Patrick here again. We're going to talk about the tune Sunny. And this is a great tune to practice your bar chords with. You know, it's got a lot of voicings. It's got chords E forms and A forms, and they're moving all over the place. So we'll just get right to it. On your sheet, you'll see G minor is going to be your first chord. So remember, this is going to be, this looks just like your E minor form, but we're coming up to the 3rd fret, dropping the bar down, okay? Make sure to check out the other video on bar chords if you haven't already. That'll help out a lot, okay? So we've got a root here on the 6th string. This is our G minor. Okay? Now we're going to slide up. Just take everything here, just kind of drag it on up to the 6th fret, okay? This root, what's that root? B flat. It's B flat. So we're going to make a major shape. So again, this looks just like your E chord, you know, if I were to capo this like this, you know, it would look just like an E chord there, but we're barring, so there's the B flat. So I got G minor, and we have a lot of things in common between these chords, namely these 2 fingers. Now as you drag it up, don't drag the bar too, you'll wear your hands out. So pick the bar up, but you could just slide these guys up on the string, almost like they're on railroad tracks, you know. Put the bar down, and then put your middle finger down on the 3rd string. So now we've got B flat major, okay? Now, we're going to jump here. We're going to go to a 5th string chord. We're going to go to E flat major 7. Okay, and I'll show you how I got there in just a second. Here's what that chord looks and sounds like. So let me go back to the B flat. Okay, the key here is that we have this middle finger on the 3rd string. Okay, it's a common finger. It's a common note between these 2 chords. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that as my anchor. Okay, I'm sliding my bar over just a little bit just to accommodate the fact that I don't want that 6th string ringing. And then I put my 3rd finger here on the 4th string, 4th finger on the 2nd string. Okay, that gives me E flat major 7. So let me go over that one more time. B flat. Okay, middle finger stays anchored. Slide the bar over. Jump this finger up 1 string, I guess, to the 4th string. This one goes all the way to 2nd string. After that, we're going to jump down 1 fret and make a minor 7 chord with the root on the 6th string. Okay, so we have root's the A right here. We have A's on both 6th and 1st strings. Okay, and just your 3rd finger on the 5th string, and that'll be on the 7th fret. There's your minor 7. Now, not really a ton of common fingers between A or E flat major 7 and A minor 7. So, but they're not too far away. Remember, you can just start, move the bar, get down to the 5th string. I'm sorry, down to the 5th fret, 6th string, and then drop that finger down. Okay. All right. From A minor now to D7. This is the quick change that you saw him play. We just go like that. So this one you want to rehearse a couple times since it happens so quickly. But we go from the A minor 7. Now we're just going to jump everything. We're going to take your 3rd finger, jump it to the 4th string, slide the bar just to accommodate the fact that we don't want this 6th string ringing, and then drop your pinky down on the 2nd string. So here we go. A minor, 3rd finger jumps, switch the bar a little bit, pinky down. Okay. Good. Now, in this verse here, we go from this D7 back to the G minor, okay, which is where we originally started, okay. Again, not a whole lot in common, unfortunately, between these 2 chords. So it's going to kind of be, slide it down, you got to pick these 2 guys up, put them back down on 5th and 4th strings. Okay, that might also be another one. You can just practice accurately moving back and forth between these chords. A good way to do it, the most efficient way I think to learn it actually, is to, for instance, play the chord, stop, relax your fingers. You don't need to be holding this down the whole time. You wear your hands out. Relax your fingers, and then try as best you can to visualize where the notes are of the next chord. Okay, see it in your mind's eye. You know, see that, okay, the root's going to be here, or we're going to put the bar down on the 3rd fret. I'm going to try and get my 3rd finger to go here, and my 4th finger to go here on the 4th string. So see that chord, wait till you see it, and then move straight there. Okay? And then again, reverse the process. With a tricky chord change like this, reverse it. See that D7 shape in your mind's eye. You know, wait for it, and then move straight there. Okay, it'll wear you out. You know, this is tough work actually doing this visualization kind of thing, but it will train your fingers really quickly to get to that chord. Okay, so to review, this is the verse again. Okay, so we got the G. It's supposed to be minor though. Sorry, so I'll pick up my middle finger. Then we slide up to the 6th fret, play a major chord here. That's our B flat. Now remember, we jump over by leaving the 3rd finger down. We have the major 7. And then we just go down 1 fret to the A minor 7. Quick jump to the D7, which is 5th string root chord, back to G minor. Okay, so I'll play through it 2 times. Ready for the next section. So, coming up here, here's the next part. Okay, so there might be some unfamiliar shapes in there, okay, some different chords that you might not have used yet. So we'll talk you through them. The first thing we're going to do here, we have this kind of cool walk down happening. And then back to the major 7 chord, which you've seen in the previous section, and then ending here. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of doing like a little mini bar. I want to bar down to 4th string. Okay, and I put my 3rd finger now on the 5th fret of the 4th string. Okay, and this is a G minor. You want to see it as just a little chunk, a little slice of this whole thing. Okay, I'm just taking this note and I'm taking the 3 notes here on the 6th string. Okay, because I don't need the whole bar. I'm just doing that. Okay, and then when we shift down to the G minor 7, all you got to do is pick that finger up. Okay, and you get this. Okay, in the tune this happens with kind of staccato quarter notes. Got that 3rd finger? Remember, just bar down to the 4th string. Get that ready. Don't wait until you get to that chord and then try and jump down there. You can as you get more proficient, but for now, just be prepared. Drop that bar all the way down to the 4th string. So, here we go. Pick up the 3rd finger. We got G minor 7. Now we're going to slide up to the 6th fret. Boom, put our bar down and play that E flat major 7 again. Okay. Same chord from the verse. Now from here, we've got kind of a big jump. We're going to A flat 7. Okay, so let's figure out what that chord is. It's 4th fret. Okay, there's your root. Okay, remember A is on the 5th fret, so if we want an A flat, we just slide that down, and we're on the 4th fret, and we need that dominant 7 shape right here. Okay, we call it an E7 form, but the chord itself is actually called A flat 7 because of where it's positioned. All right, so here it is. Got the bar. 3rd finger on the 5th string, and this is going to be on the 6th fret. Okay, 5th string, 6th fret. 2nd finger goes onto the 3rd string, and it's going to be on the 5th fret. Okay, so that's where we're going. Now, how do we get there? Let's go back to that E flat major 7 for a second. Now, just like before, it's great. We can use this as our common finger, or actually, it's called a guide finger. Okay, what you do is go from here, pick these up. Slide this down just like it's on a rail, okay, till it gets to the 5th fret, and that'll leave you in a position to drop your bar down. Okay, so then you put your bar and your 3rd finger, and that's kind of all you got to do. I mean, actually, it's a lot, but it's one less finger you have to worry about, which is really cool. It saves you time. So again, from here, E flat major 7. There's your guide finger. Leave that there. Okay, slide down 2 frets. Put the other 2 down. So that's another big jump. Again, use that visualization process. It really works. Slide down, picture the chord, put it down. Okay, now we've got 2 chords coming up. These are the ones that might be a little bit new. We have a half diminished 7, sometimes called minor 7 flat 5. Means the same thing. Okay. A half diminished 7. All right. So here's how this one falls out. I'll just explain it from 6th string down to the 2nd string. Place your 2nd finger on the A, so 5th fret, 6th string. We're going to jump over a string here, use the 3rd finger to play 5th fret, 4th string, and then again we're going to gun another string over. We're going to play the 3rd string using your 4th finger. Okay, these are all on the 5th fret, by the way. Okay, so again, 5th fret, 5th fret, 5th fret. Now, to get this note on the 2nd string, we have to use the 1st finger, drop it all the way down here, and play that on the 4th fret, 2nd string. You still with me? Okay, so. Now you'll notice, I'm bringing this up just because there's a similarity here in this pattern. It actually looks kind of like an A minor shape. Not the way we're fingering it, of course, because normally we'd finger it and it would look like this to make an A minor, you know, just like that. But just so that you have some kind of reference, you know, it looks like an A minor, but we have to finger it really kind of funny because we need this middle finger to grab the root down there. Okay. This is just like your other chords; it's movable. You can go anywhere with it. Like that. So here we are with that A half diminished 7, A minor 7 flat 5. Get your fingers around this, okay, before you go on to D7. Alright, this is another version of D7. Before we played it like this, okay? This is just another way of stacking the notes up, you know? And it sounds really cool. It goes from here to there. It's better voice leading than doing this. You know? Pushing that down, okay? So this chord right here, a lot of fingers, but I bet it'll be familiar to you. Make a C chord, okay? Just open C chord, all right? Slide that up 2 frets, okay? So your 5th fret, 5th string, okay? That's your root, by the way. This is a 5th string root chord. And then drop your pinky down on the 3rd string, okay? That'll be on the 5th fret. So to get this D7, again, start with the C chord, slide it up 2 frets, put your pinky down, all right? Now comes the fun part. We have to figure out how to change back and forth between these two, okay? But it's not that bad. There's a couple of little things that will help you out. This is great. Here we go. A minor 7 flat 5. All right. Now, we've got a guide finger here. Slide that guy down. Okay. Keep your pinky where it is. That's going to be your anchor finger. And then we just have to refinger these two. Boom. D7. Okay. Here we go. Let's try that again. So, take a moment, get your A minor 7 flat 5 all set up. Okay? Pinky's your rock. It's your anchor finger. Leave that there. Slide your 1st finger down. And now you can refinger, put your 3rd finger on the 5th string, 2nd finger on the 4th string. There you go. And again, it's like playing Twister with your fingers, but you can get it. You know, they'll get more and more flexible, and they'll know where they're going. And then back to the G minor. Okay. And that one, after that last change, this one will probably be pretty easy. You just leave your 3rd finger here. Again, you got that anchor finger. Jump your pinky to 4th string, and then boom, put your bar down. Okay, and there's the chords for Sunny.